wicked shall hold their tongues. They stir beneath this silent world of saints and sinners, twixt the living and the dead. Train's still going. Can't have slept long. We left. When did we leave? Where did we leave? God damn. It's unnervingly quiet. Maybe I should fetch some water. The restaurant should be open now.
And now we get this gentleman as our main character
What
for
do
now.
we have here then? Wallet. Yes. Dr. Lang, curator of the Krennic-on-Thames Museum. That's me, all right. It's nothing interesting. The Charnel House Burial by Louis Cassel. To think I don't get enough of the dead without pulp horror novels. Just one vice.
It's very not particularly driven in the delivery of these lines.
I don't want to be carting a book around unnecessarily. It's nothing interesting.
Well, guess it means there's nothing else to do but head to the
Let's go stir up a
front
drink or
for a
two.
drink.
Maybe something strong is in order. Clear the head. Okay, I'm Dr. Harold Lang. My destination is Auger Peak Island. I'm on this train to... I'm going to evaluate some finds. They called me to...
Well, we got that bit.
A painting of a train. Is it this one? No, looks too old. Maybe an ancestor.
Oh, hey, he's a conductor. Ticket
A
inspector.
friendly-looking fellow. Makes a change for public transport. Good evening, my friend. I was wondering if you could...
Ah, yes. I've seen you poking around. Having trouble settling down, are we?
Something like that. Could do with a stiff drink about now?
Right you are, then.
That painting on the wall,
Isn't she a beaut? Runs like clockwork, so she does.
it's... this train. Isn't it a little old?
You kids today have got no appreciation of machinery.
We've got to be the same age at best.
Well, practically grew up in her, so I did. There's nothing about Old Gloria that I don't know.
Back in my day, we meant machines that lasted.
I can't just cart around any old thing. It's nothing interesting.
Exit stage right.
Locked? Isn't this the way out? Locked? Isn't this the way out?
Right you are, then.
The door to the next carriage appears to be locked. Is that normal? Nothing's wrong, is it?
You city folks always jump to conclusions. There's nothing wrong. It's just how we do things when our guests are asleep. It prevents prying eyes and swift fingers.
Isn't that a bit of a fire hazard?
Pal, let me tell you, if a fire breaks out on this train, then no amount of carriage doors are going to save you from roasting. If you catch my drift. Be a steel coffin if the unthinkable happened.
Sheesh. Could you possibly unlock the door? I could really use a drink.
Don't reckon I can, no. Can give you the key though. On one condition.
Oh, please don't tell me he's gonna ask me to solve some ridiculous conundrum of his.
Bring me back a shot of whiskey when you get back. Old Floyd will hook you up. Just tell him it's for Don.
Phew. No problem, my friend. Thank you. Aha! Open.
A master to investigate.
A solemn-looking young woman. She's seated on a chair. Her eyes are staring off at something just outside the picture's edge. It's a little unnerving. I feel like I've seen a photograph like this before. If this wasn't up in a train carriage... It's nothing interesting. Locked. Damn. No good. I can't even get the key in. Must be locked from the other side.
Oh, that's no good. Our quest for the drink has been thwarted for the moment.
The restaurant is locked. This key's no good.
Ah. Floyd must be getting things ready. Just take your time, boy. Let him do his thing. He'll unlock it when he's good and ready. There's no rush, is there? Ah.
A friendly look. Dr. Harold Lang. Ah, a bit of money. Just... Not really.
Ah. Floyd must be getting things ready.
I don't want to be... The Shutter's down. Shutter's down. No use. Stuck. Locked. I can't hear anyone inside. Locked. I can't hear anyone inside.
Oh, hello. This wasn't open before.
Shuttered and sealed. Just like in my room. A huge black holdall. Looks very heavy. God knows what's inside. A beautifully polished wooden box. It has a red, teardrop-shaped gem set into the top. He doesn't look very well. That's if it's even a he. He looks positively sick, in fact. Hello there. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I was just... He's muttering something. I can't make it out. I'm sorry? What was that? Maybe I should be going. I'm sorry to have bothered you. He doesn't seem to be able to open his mouth properly. I think I'd better leave. Maybe I should mention this to that ticket inspector.
Strange people on this train. Does he oddly familiar?
There's a man in one of the rooms in the next carriage. I don't think he's at all well.
We get some right crazies on the train sometimes, I'm telling you. You learn to leave them be after a while.
The wretched man can barely speak.
Aye. And I'd be the same way after the amount of booze most of these boys have had. Is Floyd still not operating then?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Ah, well. Give the boy time. Hey, saw one of your fellow passengers pop their head out the room at the end of the corridor. Maybe you'd get a better conversation out of her. Pretty little thing, so she was.
Thanks. Are you sure that she was...
I think she was avoiding the conversation.
The door's slightly ajar. Well, this was the right room. Hello?
Nothing but bags.
It's nothing interesting. A pile of paper dogs. They're not very well made. As a child, I used to make origami like this. Where's the girl that ticket collector claims to have seen? I'm sure she won't miss just one. Could she be... Nothing. But that sounded awfully like a door unlocking in the next carriage. Is Floyd ready for business?
That must be an awfully loud unlocking.
More large bags. Something doesn't feel right about this. They're all the same. Why would everyone have the same luggage? I want to have a look inside, but these are somebody's bags. More large bags. Something doesn't feel right. I want to have a look inside. It's nothing interesting. It's nothing interesting.
Oh, come on, it's a painting. Of course it's something interesting. Ah, time to get a drink.
Food's getting cold. I haven't heard any sort of dinner bell. Are we supposed to just know when it's dinner time? Are any of these places for me, I wonder? Food's getting shuttered and sealed.
All is full and yet no one around.
Nicely stocked. Just the way I like it. They've got a pretty good range, considering this is a train. Good evening. Floyd, is it?
Ah, Mr. Lang, how nice of you to join us.
It's Dr. Lang, actually. But who needs formalities in a place like this?
Where'd you bring it up?
Quite. I suppose you're here on business?
Business?
A drink, Mr. Lang. That is what you're after, is it not?
Perhaps a bite to eat first?
Unfortunately, all our meals are reserved. By all means, have a drink, though. Pull up a stool.
I'd better not stay. Your ticket collector, Don, I think it was, has tasked me with procuring him a glass of whiskey.
Ah, yes, he did leave his hip flask here, thinking about it. It's right there on the bar. This one's on the house, Mr. Lang.
Neat.
Huh. It's empty. Flask's empty, Floyd. Better give me a shot of whiskey.
No more freebies, I'm afraid, Mr. Lang. That'll be £5.
£5? You're burying me alive here.
Okay. £5
Here
of
you
these.
go, my good man. Better hit me with another.
Excess is the path to ruin, Mr. Lang. We wouldn't want you to go before your time, would we?
I think I can manage just one more drink.
That's what they all say, isn't it, Mr. Lang? Just one more for the road? I can handle it. Never had difficulty driving before. And what about your liver, Mr. Lang? Can that handle just one more drink?
God damn, Floyd, you always were a preachy son of a bitch, weren't you?
I think you're quite mistaken, Mr. Lang. We've never met, you and I. I just don't want you to do yourself an injury.
I can handle one more goddamn drink, you stupid bitch. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
That's right, Mr. Lang. Let it all out. There's a good little puppy.
What the hell? What did... Shit. I need to go, Floyd. It's been a pleasure, as always.
Aren't you forgetting your promise, Mr. Lang? Whiskey. For Dawn.
Well, something's going on
Once
there.
more unto the breach, dear friends.
I'm afraid you can't just take it, Mr. Lang, no matter how much you wish to.
How much?
It's not cheap, I'm afraid. 40 pounds should do it.
I don't have that much money on me.
I'm sure you'll find a way, Mr. Lang. You always do.
Okay, here goes. Goodbye, bank balance.
If you just enter your PIN.
Now, what was my pin? I remember setting a number I can identify easily. No good with memorizing numbers.
Oh.
Dr. Harold Lang, Krennic-on-Thames Museum,
Maybe.
badge ID CCPN 1318.
What you know?
All done.
Thank you, Floyd.
No, thank you, Mr. Lang.
That's some expensive whiskey. But then there could be no why I don't drink.
It's nothing interesting.
It's a door.
What the hell is happening to me? Oh, my head. I can't think.
Oh, Mr. Lang, that pale man you met. I think he just wants a best friend. Perhaps you're not quite what he's looking for? You are, after all, blind drunk.
A best friend, he says. What is said to be man's best friend?
Worth a try, I suppose. Hey, sir, this isn't quite man's best friend, but... that seems to have done the trick. I think he wants me to open it. There's an engraving here. He whose blood the earth's dark thirst doth quench ascends unto the heavens from her womb. Interesting.
Sounds utterly delightful.
It's firmly attached. But, hey, I think I can move it. Locked. Locked.
Hey there, Yoko.
Locked. Locked. A beautiful teardrop-shaped ruby. I'm no gemologist, but I'd wager it's real. Locked. Locked.
Okay.
Locked.
That's your out.
Ah, it's open. Oh! The box is filled with earth and worms. They're everywhere. Why would he lock something like this away?
Thank you, and I think we just opened a box of worms. Indeed, who does carry a box of worms in earth?
He's playing with the dog. Best leave him.
He's got a box with earth and worms in it. done here, apparently. Oh, no, but that's drained is done with. I will agree, Yoko, that sleep is a thing most important, and yes, go sleep, go rest. And thank you for dropping by.
I don't think so.
Bye now. That is one big hip flask if it just fit an entire whiskey bottle's contents into it.
Oh, boy, you really came through for an old man.
Talk about dramatizing it. You can't be any older than 35. Glad to make the night pass by just that little bit easier. That reminds me, I never did find that girl in this carriage.
Girl? What are you talking about? There's no girl on this train.
But you said...
No. It's not nice to go messing with old Don's head just because he's had a sniff of whiskey. But, you know, I'll let you, Lang. You've got spirit.
Well, thanks. But that girl, you honestly told me you saw her.
I reckon I didn't. And you know what? It's the craziest damn thing. You're just about the only soul I've seen on this train tonight. It's not normally like that. Even Floyd's usually around. Must be his night off.
Floyd is around. I got the whiskey from him, remember? And what about the sick passenger in the next car?
Not seen anyone around, son. You know what I need on a night like this? A good book. Can't beat a good novel and a drink.
A good book, eh? Have you ever read the works of Louis Cassel?
Can't say I've heard of him.
He's a horror writer. In fact, he lives on Auger Peak Island.
Auger Peak Island? Never heard of it.
Isn't that where we're going? Well, I have one of his novels somewhere.
Now that will be just the ticket. Get it?
Train puns. Oh, so this is getting odd. Well, if he wants a book.
Hope Don likes it as much as I did.
I'm sorry, did you even read it?
The Charnel House Burial by Louis Cassel.
Oh, look at lights again.
Guess you won't be wanting the novel after all. Let's leave him be.
Who sleeps standing up?
No. He might want it when he wakes up. Well, why not? The key to 2A. Maybe I'll find this mysterious girl.
You want the flask when you wake up, but you're nicking the key. You're proving quite dodgy, Doctor. To 2B we go.
Locked. I think I can hear breathing inside. Faint sound of someone sleeping, perhaps. I won't disturb them further. Locked.
Now, you said... No, you heard breathing and yet it's empty.
Another large bag. This is starting to get very, very unpleasant.
It's just a bit moody.
The lamp
isn't
casts
it?
a pale, cold glow over the photographs. The flame is perfectly still.
Oh, dark with nothing but lights from the lantern.
More photos of that girl from the picture in the corridor. She's sitting in different seats around a house. What is it about these pictures? Shuttered and sealed, just like in my room. I want to have a look inside, but this is somebody's bag. More photos of... My God! They're Victorian death pictures. I thought as much. I can't take this. What the hell is this place? Am I even awake?
And yet you nick the photos. I don't think it's all's going well for the good doctor. Where's Don gone?
This wasn't here before. It's slightly unzipped. I can see the whiskey flask sticking out. Oh God. I don't want to. I don't want to see. Oh God, get me out of this place. What have I done?
That was nice. Why don't you run? This has changed.
Rotten. It's all rotten. This looks years old. How is this even possible? I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, where's Floyd?
Destroyed. All destroyed. I can't even smell the booze. It's like this happened years ago. What the hell could have done this? Destroyed. Shuttered and sealed. Shuttered. My God. Not really. I can hear.
Yeah, still going, and that bag's moving.
It's moving. It's twitching. Please, God, don't make me look.
Ain't no gods around here, just me, and you're going to look.
I can't do this anymore. I want to wake up. I can't.
Oh, damn it.
Shuttered and.
Well, this is different.
This can't be here for no reason. There's a thin crack around the base of the train, as if it opens. I can't get my nails in the gap.
Well, this will get for trimming our nails.
There. It came apart. There's some kind of thin key inside. There. It came apart.
Control key. There needs to be a control panel not too far away. So our protocol is rather obvious. Control keys, control panel.
The panel is open. There's a switch marked shutters.
Well, let's open the
train's
shutters.
picking up speed. I'll just slide it open. No. No. Dear God, what is this? Earth. Nothing but earth pressed tight against the window. This can't have just happened. This can't be happening.
It's packed with earth and yet you...
I can't breathe. There's no air.
It's almost like someone's running out of air.
Please. Forgive me.
Now, is that the name of Alex's friend? And a new bag. And yeah, that was his chapter.